Back in 1787, more than 200 years ago, the United States of America didn't exist the way it does today. There were just 13 states, and after they gained independence from Great Britain, they had a very weak government. They struggled to survive, or continue to exist, for several years with this weak government. But they had many problems. So the 13 states decided to work together and write a new document, or written record, to make the country stronger and more unified, or as one group, so they could work better together as one nation. They called this new document the Constitution. The word constitution comes from the verb to constitute, meaning to put things together. The Constitution joined, or put together, the 13 states into a new country. Since that time, the Constitution has been the supreme or highest law in the United States. Everyone who lives in the United States must obey or follow the Constitution. If there is a disagreement over whether something is legal, agrees with the law, or illegal, against the law, we use the Constitution to help us to resolve or decide the issue. That's why it is the highest and most important legal document in the country. The Constitution was written during the summer of 1787 at a meeting called the Constitutional Convention in the city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was a long, hot summer that year when the 55 delegates, or representatives, met to write this new set of laws. Everyone had a different opinion, or thought, or belief, about how the new government should be organized. This is not surprising, since the delegates had many different experiences and backgrounds. They were lawyers, teachers, doctors, and military men, and more. The delegates also had some things in common. They were all white men. No women or non-whites were allowed to participate in the Constitutional Convention. And they were all wealthy, or had a lot of money, and owned land. The president, or leader of the convention, was the famous military general George Washington, who later became the first president of the United States. The delegates discussed and argued for many weeks, but they finally agreed on a set of laws that would form or create their new government. The document they produced or made is what we call the Constitution.